Alright, all you video gamers, welcome to yet another future fighting, electro running and gunning edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And with a title like that, we decided to go with the game none other than Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. The game, not the movie, Maestro, the game, because it actually was a game. I'm not kidding when I say this. And I guess with that brief announcement to the Maestro and a game that I got a feeling a lot of people didn't know about, I think it's time for us to get ready, stock up on weapons, and prepare to rage against the machines. Maybe I should have used that line for the intro. That sounds cool. As we get ready to paint the picture. Alright? This video game story began one fateful day after I cleared the entirety of this very game and was able to patrol through all the levels with all of the cool weapons, whether it be from the past or the present or even the future in this said game. And the second the level started, after a whole bunch of crap that happened to me during the game in the first level, which involved those Terminators coming after me and actually killing me with one shot, because I actually tried to do this on the hardest difficulty known to man, since somebody told me if I did, I would be able to unlock these weapons if I was able to beat it. And I was. And the second I made it to that first level, to bring things back on track here, folks, once I started walking down and I started to see those exoskeletons, the first thing I did was take out the old classic double-barrel shotgun and heard one of those things go, or make some ancient screaming noise that I couldn't understand, so I decided to go boom. And I kid you not when I say this, folks, when I shot that thing with that double-barreled shotgun, it did not know how to handle it, so the whole upper half of his body was gone, and just watched his legs just drop to the ground, and the whole upper half of his body just disappeared. And I said, yeah, this is awesome. And as I was making my way through the game, taking out a whole bunch of robots with a shotgun, and even the ones that flew in the air, skeet shooting them with the shotgun as well, I would come across one of the futuristic weapons they had me use in this game, which was this railgun EMP-like gun that I had to use, and I said, there's no need for me to use this. This shotgun's all the EMP I need. But little did I know, and something I completely forgot in the first playthrough when I played this game, that this gun had a special EMP feature to it that I could use to try to take out these robots, and I would charge up this thing and hear an electronical whirring going, and the second when I fully charged this gun and shot an enemy, it shot this orb-like thing at him, this big white oversized orb, and it not only took out one enemy, but it took out all of them, and all of the robots that was in the vicinity of this white orb-like blast would have their arms out wide open and go all full platoon on me, drop to their knees, and just die instantly. And after I used that gun, I said, well, this is what I'm going to use for the rest of the game, and just cleared out the first entire level of the future version of this said game, and would slowly but surely, each level I went through, would use this gun and see what it was truly effective against. And my next test on the list was humans. And one of the chances I had to test it against humans would not only be in the future level that I had to go to, where I was actually the Terminator taking out the humans, where I would shoot them with this electromagnetic gun and hear Arnold Schwarzenegger say, piece of cake. But things would get even better once I made my way to the past, or the present time for the humans that were out there, and had to take out all of the police officers with non-lethal attacks, and even take out their patrol cars. And I said, I wonder if this weapon could be used for non-lethal purposes. So when the second I saw those humans gathered up outside the cemetery with their SWAT vehicles, police cars, and those heavy armored outfits that they were wearing, I decided to charge this gun up and say, I'm gonna give you guys to the count of 3 to stop shooting me with those past tech weapons that ain't doing a bit of damage to me, or I'm opening fire. And they obviously couldn't hear me because they kept shooting, so I decided to fire this gun and allowed this big white orb, and then next thing I know, I would hear all of them go, "Arr!" And then Arnold Schwarzenegger would open his mouth and give me the answer I was not hoping for non-lethal combat, saying, "Human casualty detected. Mission failure." And then the mission would say mission failed in white print in the whole red Terminator screen that you're known to see, and would say failure. And I was like, wait a minute, this is an EMP gun. How in the world they were able to kill people? Then I thought about it and said, maybe they have pacemakers. You know what, I'll just aim for the police cars and see how that goes. Then I went outside after I failed that mission the first time and tried to clear it out again by taking out only the police cars, and lo and behold, because the cops were standing right next to the police car during that giant orb wave blast from that railgun I used, each and every last one of them would die so bad to the point that one of the helmets of one of the officers was still floating in the air while he said mission failure. And after that third mission failure, folks, I think something snapped within me, cause then I would decide to just use my bare fist and punch out every single one of those police officers, take out all the cop cars with the EMP gun that I had before, and then I would see a police helicopter flying over my head and just said, you know what? I don't know what this gun's gonna do to a helicopter, but I got a feeling it won't be able to kill those guys. So I aimed it up toward the sky, and the second I saw that helicopter shooting at me, I said, take out the chopper! Before firing that EMP blast into the sky that looked like a makeshift sun. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger would chime in once again, killing my fun by saying, human casualty detected, mission failure. And I would say, I don't care, at the top of my lungs, to the point where my dad actually came into my room and said, what is wrong with you? For me to chime out back in an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent, because I was still in the groove of things, to say, that helicopter deserved it. For my dad to slowly but surely close the door back to the room, shake his head, and I would never play that game again since. And I guess with that said, folks, wraps it up for another future fighting, electro gunning, and running edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And with that, we'll be back with more right after this. So stay tuned.